nostalgia. The GameCube. What else really needs to be said about this that hasn't already been said? It had Wind Waker. It had Melee. It had Pikmin. I mean, the list just goes on. Cubivore. How'd that get there? Personally, though, there's only a couple games that actually top the list of the best GameCube games ever. And this is one of them. Oh yeah, that just happened. When I was 12 and I first saw this, it was literally the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Custom Robo was published by Nintendo and developed by the company Noise, released in Japan and North America in 2004 to mixed reviews at launch, which is, I guess, super surprising to me because, I mean, just look at this. This is some Matrix stuff right here. I mean, come on. Boom. Okay, I'm regressing back into my 12-year-old self. You play as a brand new commander looking to start a job as a bounty hunter for a company called Steel Hearts. I'll get back to the story in just a second because I want to focus on the gameplay, which is what pretty much everyone who played this game played it for. So matches actually start after you get shot out of these little man cannons here. It's actually kind of cool because there's a little countdown on the cube, and once that countdown hits 0, your Robo comes out, and if you're quicker than them, then you're able to get a free couple hits in. But I'm gonna let my best friend Harry take over and really tell you what it's all about. Thanks, Harry. As for battles themselves, they actually take place in arenas called holosseums. Holosseums are pretty much just a digital projection that every commander can use to fight with their robos. The holosseums are actually one of my favorite parts of the whole game. They're actually pretty imaginative and they're tailored to usually a specific commander. You can even fight in hell. But what vessel will you use to perform these tasks, you may ask? Well, let me show you. There's 5 parts that you can customize. You can customize the model, the weapon, your right hand, which is your main gun, your left hand weapon, which is bombs, your back, which is the pods, and your legs, which constitute speed and thrust. As for the specific models you can use, there's the Shining Fighter, which is pretty much just your average one, no real strengths or weaknesses. Aerial Beauties, which can jump really high and have pretty good airborne maneuverability. Metal Grapplers, which are pretty much the Hulk Smash tank, super beefy units. Little Raiders, which are the fastest. They're pretty much glass cannons, though. They have almost no defense. Strike Vanishers, which, as the name suggests, when they aerial dodge, they go invisible briefly. They're pretty much ninjas. The Trick Flyer has a really good aerial dodge. Other than that, really slow. Lightning Sky models are definitely the best in the air. If you want to hit and run, this is the model to pick. And then there's these guys. They're just kind of there. Anyways, then you have illegal parts, which are pretty much the cheat codes. You only get these after beating the game. I mean, you really can't lose if you're using these. So to recap, before you start any match, you get to customize the model, the weapon, the bomb, the legs, and the pods. So I have no idea what the tier list is, even though this game has been out for 20 years, but here we go. Trash, good, meh. Godlike. Dog water, Literally a trash can. Weapons run the usual gambit. You got snipers, you got tasers.
Don't tase me, bro! Don't tase!
B-gun?
Oh, not the beast! Not the beast!
A flamethrower. This game has so many weapons. I mean, you got a dragon gun, you got a shotgun. Wait.
You fool!
Seriously though, the weapons are the best part of this whole game. You can use illegal weapons as well, just like you could for the models of the Robos, and it can be absolutely insane what combos you can pull off with this. I mean, just look at this. This is insane. I mean, it's pretty much cheating, but it's not. It is, but it's not. Okay, back to the story. The story begins with the protagonist as a child receiving a call from his estranged father, asking him to pretty much become a custom Robo commander and never take off a watch that he gives him. Honestly, the story's not really that important, but it is done better than a lot of its contemporaries at the time. I found that there's honestly a few dark moments too. It actually goes from a pretty lighthearted story to delving into things that are not super deep, but they're deeper than what I expected, I guess, especially replaying this after so many years. Once you actually beat the game though, that's when Custom Robo really opens up. You get access to the best guns, the best custom Robo models, you unlock different modes, and speaking of that, you unlock a new mode called the Grand Battle, which is pretty much the equivalent of hard mode for this game. The main story itself doesn't have too many difficulty spikes. It does get pretty tough at points, but the Grand Battle is where it really cranks up the difficulty and can make your life pretty miserable. This is back when games were difficult just for the sake of difficulty and for padding game time. And it really gets frustrating sometimes.
No! Wait! Wait! I can't let you get close.
I mean, there's nothing like fighting a 1v2 in a bathroom. But what really makes this game stand out to me and makes it one of my favorite games is the humor and the characters. I mean, seriously, the script writers, the translators, they deserve a raise for this. I feel like humor in games is sorely lacking recently. It's kind of sad because, or maybe it's just because I'm getting older, but I feel like I'm losing interest in video games as a whole because I feel like nothing's funny anymore. It's all serious. I mean, there's definitely funny games out there, don't get me wrong. I just feel like this was such a lighthearted period in gaming. Okay, enough of that depressing stuff. The characters are what got me invested in this game. I mean, that's why I'm coming back to it 20 years later. Wow, that That doesn't feel good coming out. Anyways, you've got the typical pervy sidekick, the special powered / mysterious one with a tragic backstory, the scantily clad villainess,
And twins.
there's even a character named Evil. That's his real name. I wonder if he's gonna be bad. I mean, the writers knew how far-fetched this game was. I mean, fighting with 3-centimeter children's toys to save the world. I mean, come on. But that's what I love about it. And that's what I think elevates it above a lot of games. It's just how tongue-in-cheek it is. I mean, domestic dispute, Robo fight. The police trying to catch a criminal, Robo fight. Killer robot on the loose? You guessed it. Like I said, it is so funny sometimes. Especially when you have a game that there's no actual spoken dialogue and it's all just written. I mean, if this game wasn't as funny as it is, I don't think I would have remembered it as fondly as I do now, and still do. My only one gripe with this game is it can be incredibly difficult to tell where you are in this chaos. I mean, look at this. Look. I love this game, and it's a shame that it's been so overlooked throughout the years. The only sequel it ever got was Custom Robo Arena for the DS, which I don't think many people played. Like, come on, Nintendo, it's the 20th anniversary of Custom Robo. Let's get to it. Let's make a sequel. On the Switch, or the next console you make. I just want to say thanks to everyone who watched this video all the way through. This is my first quote-unquote real YouTube video, and this is only like a 13-minute video, but it took me about a month of consistently working on this to actually get this out. I have the editing competency of a fetal walrus. That's actually a slight to the walrus. I think it probably can edit better than I can. But for your generosity, you get to listen to my world-famous yodeling. Enjoy. Yeah, just kidding. I'm not doing that. No way. Stay tuned for part 2.